All right, y'all, we just finished watching the South Carolina and the North Carolina game, and it was a great game to watch. Very competitive, came down to the wire. But the big storyline in the game tonight is why didn't she play? Why didn't Malaysia Fulwiley play more than a few minutes in tonight's game? Yeah, I mean, we went hard on LSU. We went hard on LSU. Y'all went in on Kim Mulkey. Some of y'all went in on Angel Reese about why she wasn't playing. Some of y'all were saying, Angel, you need to get it together. Are you pregnant? Where are your grades? Nasty, nasty stuff about Angel. Nasty, nasty stuff about Kim Mulkey. What's going on here? Why didn't Fulwiley play? The world wants to see this outstanding freshman, this rising star on the floor, and Dawn didn't play her very much. So why didn't she play? Put them in the comments. Why do you think she didn't play? But let me give you some real-time reasons as for why players don't play. Let's talk about the legal reasons that players don't play. And then there are only a few more reasons that players don't play. Let's talk about Furpa. I know this is a new concept to some of y'all, but there are actually legal reasons, legal things put in place so that you don't get to know what's going on with players. All right? So all this stuff about coach didn't say this, coach could have said this, coach could have done this, coach could have protected this, coach. There are some things you just can't talk about. FERPA, formerly known as the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, is a federal law that was passed in 1974. It's been around forever, y'all, with the purpose of protecting educational information and records from public entities. So if I'm coaching a team, I can't tell you if that player flunked out. I can't even tell you if they're in study hall. I can't even tell you if they missed a class. I can't even tell you if they skipped a class. I can't tell you anything about their academics. Not one darn thing, as Coach Prime would say. Not one darn thing. Did y'all know that? Some of y'all knew that. But some of these questions I'm seeing online, I'm like, they can't know. They can't know about FERPA. You can't tell people whether it's grades or not. You can't do it. You just can't do it. It is against the law. So FERPA is one reason you might not see a player on the floor. And I can neither confirm or deny it. If I'm the coach at the university or wherever, I can't even, if you ask me in the media room, Coach Fran, was the reason Sugar Baby wasn't in the game is because she got a 1.3? Is it because she failed geology? Is it because I can neither confirm nor deny that. I can't even give you a little sly look. I can't wink in my eye or blink 3 times. You can't say anything. All right. So FERPA is in place for a reason. The next legal thing that's in place for a reason is HIPAA. HIPAA means that a college or university's health records, injuries, y'all, all that stuff, surgeries, anything health related on students are not subject to the HIPAA privacy rule. Okay, so typically you can tell people a bunch of stuff. You can be on the record and out there talking about lots of things, but you can't do that with student athletes. Okay, any disclosure of injury or additional information in those records to other than those specifically enumerated in FERPA can only be done if a student athlete consents in writing. So a coach cannot just flippantly say, yeah, Joelle turned her ankle. You can't even say that. You can't even say that. Y'all want to go back to the summer with the WNBA? Remember when something was happening with Chelsea Gray, when something was happening with Kia Stokes, when something was happening, and y'all were losing your minds online about the fact that they hadn't issued a statement. If Chelsea Gray didn't give them permission to, in writing, that could have been an internal decision. She doesn't want anybody to know. They can't tell you. HIPAA, FERPA, get to know them. Can't disclose stuff. You just can't do it. You get yourself sued. I can think of 5 universities right now that are about to be sued because they violated these laws. You got to get trained on this. You got to know what you're doing. You got to make sure you're not violating the laws. But with all the seriousness aside, let's talk about some of the other reasons that players are not playing. These are the main ones. You've seen on the stat sheet, DNP did not play. Coach's decision. And usually it's coaches with an apostrophe S, but that's my business. Coach's decision. DNP did not play. Here are the top 8 reasons that players, student athletes, don't get in the game. They don't compete. Number 1, let's keep it a buck, drugs and alcohol. Again, I can't say if I'm the coach, so-and-so smokes too much weed. I can't say they're on pills. I can't say that. Nobody can say that. You can't do that. So a coach may not say anything. A coach may say, so-and-so is still on the team. We wish, we hope Buck gets back in the game. We hope Buck is back by spring football, whatever. You cannot discuss this stuff. So it could be any of these 8 reasons. And people are losing their minds thinking, it's not that. If it was this, if it was Grace, if she wouldn't have made the trip, she wouldn't have been in. Guys, it could be a number of things. Okay, so drugs and alcohol, ineligible. So ineligibility can be a lot of things, y'all. It's not just grades. Ineligibility could be, I just had it, it went out of my head. It literally went out of my head for a second. I mean, what if a student athlete was gambling? They could have violated an internal team rule. They could have violated an institutional rule. They could have violated an athletic department rule, right? These are things that you wouldn't be privy to because you're not in that athletic department and you don't know the rules and the values of that organization. So ineligibility can have many faces. I don't even have all night to get into them, but ineligible could be caused by a lot of different things, y'all. Okay, injury. Pretty straightforward. All kinds of injuries. And student athletes don't have to tell you what's going on, and athletic departments don't have to tell you what's going on. And even if they tell you, it doesn't have to be the truth. Did y'all know that? What if somebody on my team got hurt and we didn't want it to be just like a hysterical type of reaction from the community or whatever? We might say it's a foot injury. Somebody might say it's a foot injury when it's an ankle injury. Technically, it is a foot injury. See, I'm putting y'all on game right now. Right? So I'm probably, now we're going to see even more craziness online. Well, they said it was foot, but it could be her ankle. It could be her Achilles. That's true. That is absolutely true. All right? Just putting you on game. They could be portal bound. Oh, yeah. Sometimes a player will make it known that they are out of there by whenever they can get out of there, and then a coach will just stop playing them. Because why am I playing somebody who's going into the portal? All right? Next one, game situation. We get that, right? This ain't the game for you. This person, I'm thinking I need a different strategy in this game, and that's why you didn't play. Everybody's had that happen to them. You always want to be on the court. You always want to think you're going to be out there when it matters the most, but sometimes coaches see something else. They need defense and you're an offense. They need rebounding and you don't rebound, right? Game situation, strategy is a reason a player may not play. Discipline. Again, as a coach, I don't have to tell you why I'm not playing somebody. Discipline can come in many faces as well. Late for practice, late to the bus, cussing a teammate out, cussing a coach out, missing a class, beefing with the professor. I mean, I could name 20 things that could go under discipline, and they're never going to tell you what it is. Grades, obviously. If you don't make a certain GPA based on your institution, based on the NCAA, whatever, then obviously you will not get to compete. Conduct. Conduct can be you're just being a bad character on and off the court. Conduct, there's so many different bylaws of conduct, again, depending on the team, depending on the institution, depending on the coach, depending on the conference. Oh yeah, I'm putting you on game. The conference even has some bylaws, some ordinances. So when y'all see people not playing, I mean, I hope we keep the same energy about everybody who decides not to play players. Right? Because I'm not going to lie. When I turned on the game and I didn't see Fulwiley in, it was only like 3 minutes gone in the game. I was like, wait a minute. Where's our girl? Where's Lele? Where's Malaysia? And then I was like, the natural reaction is probably what you said too, which is, I wonder why she's not playing. Well, here you go. Let's recap. Furpa, privacy. Can't tell you anything about my grades, my academics. HIPAA, can't disclose any of my injuries, nothing to do with my physical health and my ability to play unless you get it in writing. Illegal. I will sue you. And the top 8 reasons coaches decide not to play players: drugs and alcohol, ineligibility reasons, injury, portal bound, bad conduct, crazy grades, discipline, many faces, 1,000 faces of discipline, and a game time situation. I need something in the game, and you don't give it to me. So that's it. Why do y'all think Fulwiley didn't play? We're just having fun right here. We're just spitballing. Why do you think she didn't play? I want to hear it. Let's see it in the contest. Let's see it in the comments. I want to hear it. Y'all had some amazing energy about number 10 for LSU. Why didn't Fulwiley play tonight against North Carolina? Hey, if you like this video, want to see more videos like this where we talk about all kinds of things, the business of sports, the business of women's sports, the X's, the O's. I got a new segment coming out called The Right Call, where we're going to take a look at these officials, these calls these officials are making, and see if we believe it was the right call. Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming for y'all. But right now I want to know, why do you think Fulwiley did not play tonight? We'll see you in the next one.